Super Love Interest, an organized compilation of superhero gossip revealing secret hero relationships. The hottest couple on our list is Spider-Man and Mary Jane Watson. Spider-Man is actually Peter Parker, who was bitten by a radioactive spider and got superpowers. And he's always had a thing for Mary Jane Watson, a high school hottie. He's later introduced after getting his powers to Mary Jane Watson through his aunt. Whether or not this relationship is good or bad is controversial because Peter Parker, Spider-Man, puts people close to him in danger because he has many enemies that he has obtained over his years of crime fighting. Despite the many threats made against MJ and Peter's many attempts to give up his life fighting crime, Peter and MJ are now married and Spidey's still out cleaning the streets. Our next hot couple is Superman and Lois Lane. Superman is an alien from Krypton and is the only known survivor of the planet's destruction. Superman's alter ego is Clark Kent, a reporter for the Daily News. Here he meets fellow reporter Lois Lane. Superman rescues Lois on multiple occasions as she's always getting herself into dangerous situations. As a result, Lois falls for Superman and unknowingly brags about him to himself as Clark Kent at the Daily News. This relationship made it into our top 5 because of the heartache that Clark Kent as Superman must go through every day hearing about how Lois is in love with his alter ego. Our most ironic couple is Batman and Catwoman. Batman is a vigilante of the night, bringing justice to Gotham and invoking fear in its criminals. Catwoman was also nocturnal, but wasn't out serving justice. In fact, she was often raiding jewelry stores and came into encounters with Batman quite often. Later, reformed Catwoman and Batman get married and fight crime alongside one another. Jean Grey is a member of the X-Men who through mutation gains psychic abilities. As a very attractive superhero, she often stirs up conflict between Cyclops and Wolverine. Two hot-headed superheroes who want nothing to do with each other and everything to do with Jean. Jean and Cyclops get married, and despite infidelities by Cyclops with Emma Frost, Wolverine convinces Jean to take back Cyclops. Later, Jean dies and convinces Cyclops to move on through a psychic message she leaves him. Finally, our last couple is the Hulk and Betty Ross. The Hulk is a nearly invincible, super strong anti-hero whose powers are driven by his rage. Betty Ross is a scientist who worked with the Hulk before he gained his super strength. Sadly and ironically, Betty Ross's father is a general who persistently pursues the Hulk and wants to use his powers as a weapon. So why romantic heroes? Having an element of romance in comic books allows there to be more than just crime fighting. Sometimes crime fighting can be pretty straightforward, and adding a relationship makes the comic book more complex. Relationships in comic books can also introduce new characters and makes heroes seem more human-like and have humanistic qualities. This humanistic quality allows the average reader to connect with these super beings. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.